Hey, and welcome. Miss Kara Speaks. Before we get started, I ask that you watch the videos till the end, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. We're back again for another one of my watch lists, you guys. As you know, my watch list typically consists of TV, streaming, and film. Old, new, and in between. Some I've watched before, and some I'm currently watching. I will give you my mostly spoiler-free breakdown of 2 or more shows with some additional recommendations. I just want to say welcome to any newcomers. I hope that you'll subscribe, share with a friend, and return for future content. To my subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. I appreciate you. I hope everybody is having a good start to their weekend. God bless you to our veterans. We appreciate you. We have a lot to get through, so let's get right into it. It's November releases time. Actually, we're going to start off with one from October. As you know, I didn't do a watch list in October. We did Halloween instead, so I added it first here. First up is The Good Nurse, our crime drama on Netflix. It released on October 26th. Is rated R and has a runtime of 2 hours. Nurse Amy Logren is shocked when Charlie Cullen, one of her colleagues, is found responsible for the murder of a dozen patients over a period of 16 years across 2 states and in 9 hospitals without being charged. This one was based on a true story, and I've been waiting for it since I did my watch list on Bad Doctors, and it did not disappoint. It's always crazy to see folks get away with this stuff. And you know me, when it comes to true stories, podcast. I checked out Medical Murderers podcast, but if you just put in Charlie Cullen on your favorite podcast platform, you could choose the one you prefer. Next up is Devotion. Our war action movie is in theaters and it releases on November 23rd. It's rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 2 hours and 19 minutes. Devotion is an aerial war epic based on the best-selling book of the same name. It tells the harrowing true story of 2 elite U.S. Navy fighter pilots during the Korean War. Their heroic sacrifices would ultimately make them the Navy's most celebrated wingmen. Like the description said, this one is based on a book and a true story. It stars Jonathan Majors, who I will always refer to as Tick from Lovecraft Country, but he's also slated to star in Creed 3, Ant-Man Quantumania, and Kang, the Avengers movie, who we won't see for a few years. So, sir is busy. Does this seem like something you'd be interested in? Drop down in the comments and let me know. Next up is The Crown, our drama series on Netflix. Season 5 released on November 9th. It's rated TVMA and the runtime is about an hour each episode. Based on the award-winning play, The Audience, by showrunner Peter Morgan, this Lavish Netflix original drama chronicles the life of Queen Elizabeth II from the 1940s to modern times. The series begins with the inside look to the early reign of the Queen, who ascended to the throne at age 25 after the death of her father, King George VI. As decades pass, personal intrigues, romances, and political rivalries are revealed that played a big role in the events that shaped the later years of the 20th century. I heard so many good things about The Crown, but by the time I did, we were 3 or 4 seasons in. I may give it a shot if I'm looking for something to watch in the near future. Next up is She Said. Our drama biography releases in theaters on November 18th. It's rated R and has a runtime of 2 hours and 9 minutes. The New York Times journalists Megan Twohey and Jodi Kantor published a report that exposes sexual abuse allegations against powerful Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein. The shocking story also serves as a launching pad to the hashtag #MeToo movement, shattering decades of silence around the subject of sexual assault and harassment. So we all know full well that this one is based on a true story. Harvey Weinstein disgusts me. Stuff like this has gone on for far too long, and to be perfectly honest, hasn't stopped. I don't think that I'll get a chance to get to the theaters to see this one, but as soon as it hits streaming platforms, I definitely want to give it a watch to check out these ladies' story. Next up is The Inspection. Our drama LGBTQ+ movie in theaters releases on November 18th. It's rated R and has a runtime of 1 hour and 35 minutes. An Elegance Bratton's deeply moving film inspired by his own story, a young gay black man rejected by his mother and with few options for his future decides to join the Marines, doing whatever it takes to succeed in a system that would cast him aside. But even as he battles deep-seated prejudice and grueling routines of basic training, he finds unexpected camaraderie, strength, and support in his new community, giving him a hard-earned sense of belonging that will shape his identity and forever change his life. It stars Jeremy Pope, and we also have appearances from Gabrielle Union and Bokeem Woodbine. It's an A24 production, which I've heard good things from Nita, so I definitely want to give this one a watch. Mamas, support your babies no matter what. You had them. Next up is Love, Lizzo. This documentary will release on HBO Max on November 24th. It's rated TVMA and the runtime is to be determined. Love, Lizzo was filmed over 3 years through the 'Cause I Love You tour, the height of the pandemic, and the recording of her latest album, Special. This intimate documentary allows the multi-platinum artist to get candid about body positivity, self-love, and recognizing Black women for their contributions. We love Lizzo, and I'm excited to see her journey. Sis is super talented. I'll be tuned in on the 24th. Will you? Next up is Slumberland. Our fantasy adventure on Netflix releases on November 18th. It's rated PG and has a runtime of 1 hour and 57 minutes. A young girl discovers a secret map to the dream world of Slumberland. And with the help of an eccentric outlaw, she traverses dreams and flees nightmares with the hope that she will be able to see her late father again. Anything with Jason Momoa, I am in. It gives me bedtime stories and the Christmas Chronicles mixed together vibes, and I will definitely be giving this one a watch during one of my movie nights with my boys. Next up is Disenchanted. Our live action musical on Disney Plus releases on November 18th. It's rated PG and has a runtime of 2 hours. Featuring the original cast from the heartwarming story of lovable, hopelessly romantic maiden Giselle from the fairy tale world of Andalusia, who finally found her Prince Charming, divorce lawyer Robert Phillip, in the kingdom of New York City. Now, I'm not very fond of musicals, but I did enjoy Enchanted. So I just may give this one a shot. Will you be tuning in? Last up is our action adventure. It released in theaters today on 11/11. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. It's rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 2 hours and 41 minutes. Queen Ramonda, Shuri, M'Baku, Okoye, and the Dora Milaje fight to protect their nation from intervening world powers in the wake of King T'Challa's death. As the Wakandans strive to embrace their next chapter, the heroes must band together with Nakia and Everett Ross to forge a new path for their beloved kingdom. Directed by Ryan Coogler, it stars Angela Bassett, Letitia Wright, Denai Guerrera, Winston Duke, and Lupita Nyong'o. Michaela Cole also joins the cast, as well as the characters Ironheart and Namor. You see the shirt? So much that I could say about this one. No spoilers to give because the boys and I aren't going to see it until Sunday morning. Not that I would do that anyway. I'm so annoyed that I forgot I was off on Friday and I could have got tickets to go today, but I was so busy anyway. So anywho, it's almost 3 hours long, so be prepared. I feel like I'm gonna cry mourning Chadwick's death all over again. I really wish that they had recast T'Challa, but once I see the movie, I guess I'll get the vibe as to whether they'll be able to do that going forward. Now, I was gonna wear white, but I don't have anything that's white, warm, and comfy. So my Black Panther sweats will have to do. Are you guys excited to see this one? Have you seen it already? Get down in the comments and let me know. 2 honorable mentions that ought to get you into the holiday spirit. A Christmas Story Christmas releases on November 17th on HBO Max. Ralphie returns to give his kids a magical Christmas like the one he had as a child. This is the long-awaited follow-up to the holiday classic, A Christmas Story. The Hip Hop Nutcracker releases on November 25th on Disney+. Maria Clara embarks on a holiday adventure to bring her parents back together. She finds help along the way from the magical toy maker Drosselmeyer and the Nutcracker, whom she brings to life. I saw Rev run and I was all in. What November releases were you guys looking forward to? Drop down in the comments and let me know. I was originally going to do a family programming watch list for you guys to watch right before Thanksgiving and then take the break for Thanksgiving, but I think I'm going to take a 2-week break so I can catch up on some things. No December releases watch list either, guys. We are doing Christmas instead, so stay tuned. Let me know if you've seen any of these that are already out, or let me know if you are looking forward to seeing any of these, or just let me know that you stopped by. In the meantime, if you are looking for more, please check out some of my other watch lists or content. Keep your notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.